it's Prime Minister and I. Oh my god. Actually, I watched this drama because of Yuna. You know that I'm a Girl Generation fan, and that's why I watched this drama because of her. Okay, and also Kim Bong Soo. I like his acting too. So again, it's a romantic comedy. Yeah, and I really I really like the characters. The characters are so good. The portrayal of the actors when they portray the character is really good. Okay. What I really love about this is first is the OST. This one from Taemin. I really like it. I like the OST. Next one is the storyline. Okay, because it's really different from that like sometimes it's like actors falling in love with a normal girl or something. But this one is like a person from the politics. Okay, a person from the politics. Normally, if there is like a political um drama mode, that a political thing that is going to be with drama. Sometimes it's more on stereo. Okay, but this one is a little bit different in some ways. So next one is that it's a romantic comedy and they are consistent also. They're most of the part of it that is kind of funny. It's not that it's so funny like other one like Kill Me or Full House, but it's funny the way it is, and that is what I really like about it. Okay, and then of course they are sad. One of the saddest thing is that when her father died, I cried a lot because Yuna is very good there in that part. She's so good. Okay, and also I really like how they develop, how they develop the love for each other. Because like for the prime minister, it's really difficult for him to open his heart. First and foremost, he knew that his past wife, ex-wife, was cheating on him and will run away with his other man. And also, it's really hard for him to open up his heart to someone. And aside from that, he really promised that he's going to be focusing with the child or with the children. Okay, but then it's really good. And also, I like Shiwon from the Baker King. Yeah, Shiwon character there, or the other guy here is so good. That one. He always helps Yuna in everything. Okay, in everything. So I like his character. What I really don't like about this is that there were also like Fair Lady. The storyline is so good, but there were some scenes that it's a little bit boring in some way. I think that if the writer is going to, to put, I think the writer needs to put something on it because it's kind of a little bit boring, but not a lot of the episodes. And also I don't like the ending. The ending is like question mark. Even though the ending is like, oh, they're going to be together, but it's kind of a bit boring for me in some ways. Yeah. So I think if I'm going to rate this drama, I'd probably give it 3.5. Next up is My Fair Lady. Okay, so another Yoon Hae drama. Okay, so the character is Yoon Sang Yoon. That guy is Yoon Sang Yoon, is the main lead. Well, I really love it, because I became a fan of Yoon Hae. So when I learned that she has another drama, I've watched this. Okay, so this one is very opposite of her character in Princess Ours, or even in the Vineyard Man. I forgot that drama. Yeah, so she is very rich and very stubborn woman. And and what I really like about the drama, of course, is the actors. Yoon Sang Yoon, Jong Il Woo. I became a fan of them instantly after watching this. That's why every time that they're going to release like a drama, I always watch it. I really like how bad Yoon Hae is here. She's really a badass here. I'm sorry for the term, but she's really like a spoiled brat women. What I really like about the drama is that, of course, the actors are really, really good. They portray the acting or the characters perfectly. Mostly Yoon Sang Yoon. Okay, Yoon Sang Yoon really tried this very hard here. Like sometimes I felt pity to his character. Okay, and also he's doing it because of his, the family matter thing. I also love the character of Jong Il Bo. Okay, he's very handsome there, and I think that that is the first time that I saw him, and then I fell in love with him instantly. Yeah. Um, Next is that I also like the chemistry from both actors, but that the age gap. Oh, I think that it matters for me. Yeah, I think there were times that there were like there was like a news that both of them are like the main actors are dating or somewhat, but it's really not true. They are really good friends. What? And also the OST started. This one, Hot Stuff, is my favorite, and also Helpless Love. I love that, and also the duet between Yoon Sang Yoon and Yoon Yoon Hae. I like it. What I really don't like about it, there are some scenes that kind of is boring. Okay, like even though I really love Yoon Yoon Hae, it's really different from Prince Art. That is, that everything is very very good. Although even though like some of the emotions are softened, but it's really really good. But for this drama, there's a couple of episodes that is not worthy to watch. It's kind of a bit boring for me. Okay, I think that the writer needs to improve the scenes because it's not that too good. And also, again, this is a romantic comedy that is really not consistent as a romantic comedy. Like the first half is very romantic comedy. It's really really funny, but the half of it is like it's too sad, and it's like it's always sad. The episode day goes by, that. But I really like the like how do they develop the love for each other. That is what I really like about this drama. So if I'm going to rate it, I'm going to rate it as 3.5 stars. Kill me. Okay, so the characters here so fascinating. Actually, at first, I am not really. I'm not going to watch it, but then because there are times that that I think I've watched many Korean dramas, and it's really difficult for me to find one, and I don't want to repeat again. I wanted something new, so I saw a video, a little scene. I think it's a scene in a restaurant when Yuna and then Park Seo-joon is like oppa, like they're talking about oppa. It's just so funny, so I decided to watch it just because it's so funny, and then I didn't regret it. Okay, I really didn't regret it. First episode is like fantastic. It's very different. The writer is so good at twisting things up. It's like an ordinary story that the current life has a connection in the past life, and they are connected to one another. But then it's really different because they put like personality disorder, because the guy, the Jisung, has multiple personality. Like they have Segi, and I like Segi's character. Perry, Yuna, it's my favorite. Yusop, Nana, Mr. X. I really like it. Oh, that one is so funny. That one is so funny. That scene. What I really like about it is that it's very different because they put like a scientific methodology in this drama. And also I like the twist of the story. Okay, like when you first watch it, you will never know that this is going to be the end of the story unless you're going to watch the full episodes. Then you're going to realize that okay, it's not very that because there are dramas that when you watch it, like I know what is the story or how does the story going to go, but this one is like it's very tricky. It's really really good. Okay. Next one is the funny scenes. The funny scenes was so hilarious. Okay, it's very hilarious. Like, but the most hilarious one is the Yuna. And Yuna, every time that Yuna is going to um, follow Park Seo-joon, it's so funny. And also the interaction with Yuna and Wang Jong-un, okay, because they don't like each other. So Yuna doesn't like her. So it's really nice that every time that they see each other, it's like they're always fighting, you know. And I just like the funny scenes, and also the sad scenes are also good. I think that out as like Full House, I think this is also one of the the romantic comedies that I watch, that it's not only like first half of the episodes are funny. It's like, no, it's very consistent. Like there will be one scene in one episode that makes you laugh. So I mean, they're very consistent on the genre that they are portraying, which is the romantic comedy. So if I'm going to rate this, I'm going to rate it as 4.
널 생각하지 않는다고.
Princess Ours. Oh my gosh. Princess Ours is one of my favorite drama. And I think that after this sequel, there is another one, Princess Ours 2. Prince Ours. Yeah. Okay. I think that one is 7? Yeah, 7. And Park Shin-hye, I think, is one of the leads there. And then there is a version, a Thailand version. I watched the Thailand version, but I think I watched like 2 episodes of it. What is unforgettable about this is because I watched this drama when I was second year high school, and all of us are very interested in this drama. And then because of that, I bought 2 copies of this, like a DVD thing. And then when I was watching, like there was this kind of episode, I think it's episode 23, 21, something with a 20. It's like there is no subtitle. I think that one is the kissing part. Like there is no subtitle, and I thought that, oh, my copy is broken. So I asked one of my friends to buy another copy, and and then I found out that it's not about my copy, and it's really what the original was. So I sacrificed my allowance just to buy one. But I didn't regret it because I really love this, and I have 2 copies, and I gave it one to one of my classmates. I think. What I really like about it is that back then, that who doesn't want to fall in love with a prince? This is a story of a prince falling in love with a normal girl. Who doesn't like that? All of us is fantasizing the main actor, because he's so gentle, he's like a prince, and he's so handsome, and we all like him. And then here comes the funny Yoon Hae, and because of this drama, I think I became one of Yoon Hae's fans. And as far as the movie, this video, I think you will find like many Yoon Hae's drama as one of my favorite, because I became her fan, because I really like her acting so much. What I like about this drama is that first, it's the chemistry. I really like the chemistry between both of them, and also like the awkwardness, like because there is still awkwardness because they are teenagers, and that it's really difficult for them to release their feelings, because maybe they are scared. Like the guy one, okay, they're scared of he is scared of, because he thinks that he loves this other girl or something. So I like the awkwardness and that, like the developing stage. Okay, next one is the OSTs. OSTs are so good. This one is one of my favorite OSTs of them. I think I studied even the lyrics of it. I love them. Next one is, of course, the storyline is good. A normal girl, and then the prince falling in love. But I really like how the story is. But the only negative that I wanted to say about this is that I really like the first half of the episodes, because the girl, okay, Yoon Hae is so funny. Like there's so many funny scenes. I think that they put so many funny scenes at the first part, that the second half, or the second half of it, becomes so sad. It's like a little bit overwhelming sad. So I think that is the difference between Full House, because in Full House it's very well balanced, but for them the first half is very funny, but then the second half is too sad. It's kind of a bit suffocating in some ways, but I really hope back then to have like a full princess or Stu with the children or anything else, but it didn't happen. But I think if I'm going to rate this drama, I'm going to rate it as 4. So that's it.
두덜대지 언제나
Full House. I think all Filipinos love this. This one was so popular back then when it was aired in or on the television. And because of this drama, I became a fanatic to Korean culture and Korean drama, especially. And I think that there are different kinds of version of it. Like there is like a Filipino version and then a Thailand version. I don't know if there's a Chinese version, but I think that is as far as I know. What I really love about this drama is that first is the chemistry. Okay, I really like the chemistry of both main characters, like the feelings, the emotion, the love. You know, it's not overpowering. That because there are some Korean dramas that are a little bit suffocating because it's too much. Like the feelings that they are giving is like too much, and it's kind of a bit suffocating in some ways. But for this drama, it's just well balanced. It's very perfect. It's like it's not suffocating. Like when you watch it, you're going to enjoy about it, and you're going to feel the love that they're keeping, you know, for each other. Mostly Song Hye Kyo's character, I think. Next is that I really like that they didn't take out the comedy part, because this is a romantic comedy. The genre is romantic comedy. There are some romantic comedy that I watched that from first to fifth episodes, like, oh yeah, it's very comedic. And then when they turn into like 6 to 16 episodes or more than 16 episodes, it's just like it's full of dramatical things. And I really hate it. But for Full House, I haven't seen a drama that is very consistent about being a romantic comedy. Because for them, it's like there are some parts that they are sad, and then there are some parts that Jessie is going to say, or Song Hye Kyo's part is going to tell a joke, you know, even though the joke is not that funny, but still they didn't, you know, that stop being a romantic comedy. Like there are some sad parts and there are some funny parts, and it's very well balanced. I really love how the writer did this. And just the storyline. The storyline is yeah, we know that it's very cliche. An actor falling in love with a normal woman, yes, that goes by. And then the contract thing, okay. I think they started the contract genre, I think. But it's really well balanced. That is the only thing I can say. It's very well balanced. And last is the OST. The OST is so good. Every scene, every part is very well made. Okay, and the OST really suits what the scene is trying to say. And this is one of the OSTs, and I really love it. I even studied the Korean part. So, well, this is Full House, and this is the reason why I love it. So I hope you watch it. 5 star for them.